to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Darnie's nursery room tour. Now we are in rented accommodation, so there's not too much really we can do to his room. Painted it because obviously we can paint it back, so that's not a problem. But like any kind of built-in things obviously we can't change or do anything to, so like the actual room, there's nothing we can do to it. We just have to make the most of the space basically. And I think we've definitely done that. Like, I'm really happy with the outcome. So the theme we've gone for his room is like safari theme. One, because I really like it and I think it's cute. It's one of the only like boy theme ideas that I think are really cute. So I'm going to try my best to give you a tour of the room. These books normally live where he's standing, but they're probably going to be on the floor while I film it because, as you can see, he quite enjoys just pulling them out. Don't you? You like just pulling them off the shelf? There's a couple of things which I'll actually just show you now that we want to put up in his room somewhere. One of them's this cute little, it's grey with elephants on, and it says "Welcome to the world, little one." I think this is actually from Next, but one of my family members got it for me. I can't remember who it was. The other thing are these little wooden pegs on strings, which we got for Christmas, and I really love them, and I think they look really cute, almost kind of bunting-y. But I just don't know where to put them because we do have quite a lot up on the walls. I hope you enjoy his room. Like, I'm really happy with it. This is one of the things that I missed out on when I was pregnant, was being able to decorate his nursery, and then when we moved into here, it was the first thing I had to do when we've moved into this flat, was finish his room, because I missed out on it while I was pregnant, and I'm so happy with it and I love it. So I hope you guys love it just as much. So let's go on with the video. Okay, so as you come into his room, this is the first thing you see. It just says this room belongs to his name. Don't know where this is from, as this was a present, but it looks so cute, so we've just popped that on the door. And then this is what the room looks like. Obviously I would have loved it to be a bit tidier. I did tidy it over. But like I said, Darnie just likes to mess up, which is fine. I'm just going to pretend like it's nice and tidy. Okay, so I'm just going to start with this little bit down here. Kind of space filling. We have Tommy Tippy nappy bin just here. That used to live in our kitchen, but we ended up just not using it because we found the refills just so expensive. So we're actually going to be selling that. And then next to that we have his Joey rocker bouncer chair, which we used a lot when he was a newborn, not so much now, just because he doesn't really like being strapped in anywhere. So it's just kind of there. We need to put it more into storage because I'll use it with our next little baby. But we did really like that. You just have to be near a plug with it, but it was really useful. And then on top of it is a load of clothes I just need to sort through. Like, I just feel like in his nursery, I'm trying to keep it quite realistic of what it would look normally. There would always be clothes around that I need to sort out, whether it's washing to go away or older clothes that I need to pack away or take to my friends or something. At the end of his cot, we have these two baskets, which basically I bought to go in the unit behind me, which I'll show later on, but they were just too big, so I've just kind of used them as extra toy storage in his room because he just has so many toys. And I actually quite like it because when he's literally sat in his cot in a minute, when he's crawling about the room, he just goes into it and pulls everything out, a bit kind of like, I don't know, treasure box kind of vibes, and he just likes it like that, and it doesn't look awful. So I stick with them. These are actually from Argos. You'll see that one's just grey and one's got a bit of a pattern, but yeah, I really like them. And then just above we have these three little pictures, actually from Amazon, and you buy them as prints and then you buy the frames. So the prints I think were something silly like $6.99, and then the frames were also something really silly, also from Amazon. I can link everything down below if you'd like me to. If anybody's interested in the colour of the paint on the walls, there he is. I will also link that down below because I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Next is his cot, which he is just standing in because he likes to stand in it sometimes. Obviously I put him in it. This cot is from IKEA, but I actually got it off Facebook Marketplace, and we just got a new mattress. But this cot isn't even expensive, and I just really like the colour of it. As you can see there, we have his Tommy Tippy, I think they're called sleep aids. Love that, could not live without it. It plays his white noise. Normally at the end of his cot we'll have these 2 blankets folded, ones that we'd use at night, which were made for us. Really like them, they're cute, look nice in the room. Love them, but they're just obviously there because he pulled them off. Then moving round, excuse the kind of ring light in the window. There's a monitor up on the wall on the right there that we've obviously put on the wall because it's more practical. And then as you can see, we've got this blind just chilling down here. This is his blackout blind because he sleeps the best when it's completely pitch black. So normally that's up all the time, but I do try and bring it down as much as I can, just because it brings some light into the room and just makes it a bit nicer again. And then to the left we have these 3 little hearts which are from a really cute shop that's close to us. But I'm sure you can get these online. I'll try and come closer. But I just really like them because each have a really nice like saying. And there we go. So yeah, just below those hearts we have his rocking chair, which was a very late purchase for me. I bought this when he was like, I'd say like 8 months old. I was really struggling with like rocking him to sleep. This was a lifesaver for me, and it also looks really cute in his nursery. It is actually, if I come closer, just like wood. We were going to paint it, but I didn't really know what colour to paint it because this colour of his cot is just, you can't match it with anything. So instead I've just gone with this bluish white blanket, which is from B&M, and just a grey cushion. And then here's his jumperoo, which he's not really a big fan of. He'll go in it for a little bit and then just get bored, so it just kind of lives in here if I need it to put him in while I have a shower or something, so he doesn't crawl everywhere or do something for 5 minutes. No, he can sit in there. So that's there for now. Obviously won't be there forever. And then moving around, the radiator and this shelf that was actually here before we moved in. We love it. We just have this little frame that Chris's sister drew. This little lion pot with fake cactuses in. That was from Primark. And then we have this little star back there, which is really cute. At night when all the lights are off and we put them on, it looks so nice in here. And then nice little night lights. That was from Sass and Belle. And then this was a little present, this little elephant, which I think it's from Primark because, not that his sister knew, but we really wanted this elephant, we just didn't get it yet. So that was the best present ever. And then there's just a little D, another little Christmas present, but it all just looks really nice on the shelf there. And then just above, we have this little picture. It says, "I love you to the moon back." This is just a diamond painting, is what they're called, and my Gma made it for him, and it's actually so beautiful. He loves Winnie the Pooh, and I just think it looks so nice in his room, but we love that. And then coming back down to the left where little man is, we have this unit which I just love, and it's from B&M. It's like the IKEA Calyx unit basically, but it is a much smaller unit. And if you're looking for something like the Calyx unit but smaller, this is perfect. And I'm so glad we didn't actually get the Calyx unit because we nearly did, because it just would have been too big for this space. But here we have this little frame, which again it has the day, time, everything when he was born, and it just looks really nice. Then we have this little lion basket which keeps all his washing in, which clearly I need to do. That's from Primark, love that. And then down here in these 2 shelves, the one up the top, please don't touch that. The one up the top and one down the bottom would keep all his books, which he has obviously pulled out. And then in this unit we have this little in this cube we have this little basket. Now I think these are from like Poundland or something, where we just keep all his baby wipes because they're super easy to get to. And then down here we have a little nog, I can't remember, nong, I don't know what these are called. We have one of these which my best friend's mum made for him when he was born, and I just love it. I think they're so cute, and it just says boy, and yeah, and that just lives down there. And that little shelf is like a little decorative piece. Moving on round, got the chair, jumperoo, the shelf, this unit. Then we have this little mirror which came with the flat, so we just keep it. And then this little sign that says Darnie, which is obviously his name if you didn't know. Yeah, that was another little present that was from one of my friends, and I love it. It's so beautiful. Like it there. It was originally on his door, but then we got that sign, but I still wanted to keep it, so it just kind of lives there. A bit like a dream catcher kind of vibe. And then across here from the mirror is a built-in wardrobe, which is really great. Is there. So in the two up bits I'm not going to show you, we just have loads of plastic storage boxes, and that's where we store any clothes that we want to keep that he's used, and we just don't want to get rid of, or clothes for the next age, anything like that lives up there. And in here I'm just going to open, and in this area is where we keep all his clothes, and this is an IKEA mound dresser which just fits perfectly in here because a lot of his clothes we can't even hang up. Thank you, Darnie. Quick rundown of how we organise it. Anything kind of like coats, sleeping bags, dressing gowns, like new sleep suits that are still on their hangers, we just hang up. And then in these two boxes, which are the same boxes from earlier from Argos that I thought was going to fit in that unit but just didn't, one of them has blankets in and the other one has muslins in. Then in the unit is where all his clothes store. Obviously that's where I put all of the nappies, and then that there was actually from Aldi, which I originally was going to put in his room, but the colour scheme just didn't end up going, so it just lives there for the minute. Might end up going to my mum's. Yeah, that completes his nursery room tour. I hope you like his nursery. If you're getting kind of inspo, I hope you kind of got a little bit of inspiration somewhere. See, this nursery is very much kind of lived in. It's not one of those nurseries where we've done it before he was born. We've made it so it's very practical for us to use it. Isn't perfectly tidy, and it isn't like a Pinterest room, if that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed watching the video and you liked his nursery. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I will see you in our next video. Bye! Say bye!